Hi, I'm Bran, and I love various Christmas movies.
I'm Dan, and I despise various Christmas movies.
I'm Alonso. In 2023, let's do it! And this is the
Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host his podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Well, hello, everybody. It's your good friends, Bran, Alonso, Dan.
It's always so exciting when Alonso's here in person because the This is the Deck the Hallmark podcast has a little more stank on it.
It hits.
I don't have to get that 1 second delay from.
That's right.
It hits different. Now, the marathon has already happened, but we loved
were so
being here
sentimental about
at the
it.
courtyard so much we moved in. And we
right.
said, let's just do it all again from the Courtyard Marriott downtown. So if you're listening and it sounds a little bit different than normal, just know it's because we're on location.
Yeah, I still look exhausted probably.
You look great.
I just
Fresh as a daisy.
That's right.
No, you look- you
what
look
a marathon
wonderful.
it was, though.
What a
Woo!
marathon it
Man.
was.
Oh, my gosh.
Gee golly.
won't soon
Gee
forget.
golly. Now,
Psych. You'll get that joke after the marathon. You'll get that
it's
joke.
going to be really good. It's going to be really good.
It's gonna be
Speaking of
awesome.
really good, be sure to check us out on Philo, philo.tv/DTH. You can watch us. You can watch so many Christmas movies. They're running 24/7 right now. So get your Christmas stank on.
Holiday. Get your Christmas stank
Get your
on.
Christmas stank on.
Holiday movie hub.
Yeah, that's what
A
I've
little
been.
more official, I think, of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
motto.
Get your Christmas stank on.
I don't know.
like that.
I pitched that to them.
Yeah.
Get your Christmas stank on, and they didn't say no right away.
Not to be confused with the title of the second Hoobastank Christmas album.
Right, which is called.
Get your Christmas
Oh,
stank
okay.
on.
What's the
First
first one?
Thank you on Christmas.
Stank you on
I think
Christmas.
they're holding on to the idea
Yeah.
that next year they're going to put out a Christmas stank candle as kind of a promotional tool.
Christmas
to-
stank. Yes,
yeah.
of
Yeah,
course.
it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
So in prior years, we have, along with Jax, who isn't here today, but she will be reviewing these movies with us, have reviewed a lot of Netflix Christmas movies. Last year, we did Netflix plus a couple of others. This year, there's only one Netflix movie, but there's
no
a lot.
preview episode.
No, what we've decided to do is on Mondays kind of continue what we have been doing and touch into as many different services and places out there as possible, different channels. And so that is what we are going to do today.
Okay.
Today.
So we're kicking it off today.
We're kicking it off today.
It's a kickoff preview episode combo.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly right. Now we have
do
some
exist.
movies that we are going to be talking about today. These are all the movies that we will be reviewing throughout the holiday season every single Monday. And so if you want to write these down in your journal or your diary or whatever, dear
It'll
diary,
never change.
Yeah.
dear diary.
Is it going to be out of Christmas stars, Bran?
Oh, I don't know, Alonso. What do you want it to be out of today?
Now,
I think
keep in
Christmas
mind,
stank candles.
Christmas stank candles would be great.
Yeah.
Brian Harold does the newsletter and has to find something to match it. So I always try to find something that's like hard for him. Christmas stank candles would be great.
Yeah.
Christmas candle, Brian?
I like Christmas candles.
You like what we've not done
because they
that
can be
yet.
various scents, and I'm okay with that.
Christmas candle it is.
Whatever what it is for me might be different for what it is for you.
Yeah,
and I think
everybody's Christmas stank is different.
That's exactly right. Up
Find your own
first,
Christmas stank in
right.
the world.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, you get it.
Up first on Monday, we're going to be reviewing The Christmas Venue. Now, it was hard to find a new movie that has already been released, but we found one. This dropped on the Freevee, although I don't think it's technically a Freevee original. I think it's a nicely joint that just kind of landed
when
in the hands of Freevee.
One company makes a movie and then they drop it on a different service before October 20th. That screams quality.
Yes, yes.
Well, to be fair, there isn't a nicely streamer yet.
Yet.
We can dream.
That's right.
But not yet.
I've been asking Santa for that every year since my first Nicely movie, and I haven't gotten it yet, but this might be the year. Are you ready to hear what it's about?
Before you do that,
Go ahead.
How many movies and then how many creams do I get?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
true. That is
1,
important.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies.
Okay, 2 creams then is what we're doing.
2 creams. I think that's more than fair.
Yeah, anything more than that seems excessive.
Now, the Christmas venue, it is starring Jesse Holterman and James Liddell.
They got Liddell and Holterman.
They sure did.
They were able to
potent combo.
They met both of those their writers.
I know.
Can't believe it.
I know. Losing faith in Christmas after a breakup, Kate decides to escape the city and surprise her father at her family's inn. Upon arrival, she finds an empty inn and a handsome handyman named Drew, who tells her that her father may be forced to sell due to mounting repairs. Luckily, Kate's friend is a wedding planner, and one of her clients' venues fell through. With Drew's help, Kate quickly puts together a plan to host the couple for Christmas and persuade them to have their wedding there.
I fell asleep during the synopsis.
So five candles.
This sounds now. Obviously, we've not seen this yet. It sounds miserable. It sounds like I have seen it before. If I can be honest, I've lived it, and it's an experience I don't want to revisit, but apparently I'm going to have to. It's a big fat 0 for me, Brian. I hate to start off the Deck the Various Movies season this way, but those shoes are looking great.
Thank you.
Some Christmas Nikes.
That's interesting. I wore them all marathon long, and you didn't mention them once.
Yeah, I was so tired, but now they look great.
Thank you very much.
Really, really
Thank
nice. Yeah, it's a 0 for me. No creams. Back to you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this sounds like super generic down to the title. This seems like the kind of movie whose DNA was found in a mosquito that was trapped in amber, and they brought it to life, and they didn't think if they should.
Christmas venues.
I mean, half a nub of a candle with a wick that's been buried in the wax so much that you can't relight it.
Dinosaurs.
So 0?
Well, half.
Okay.
Give it a half.
I will give it 2 whole candles.
Feeling good about it.
Well, I just feel like it's a Christmas venue. I like the idea of this. What if this is what I do with the rest of my life? I make it my life's mission to open up some sort of Christmas venue where it's Christmas all year. If you want to have a party, it's Christmas themed, it's March, come to the Christmas venue. I know it might seem like I am shutting down a lot of potential business.
Yes, correct. If it was just Christmas themed.
Wasn't this a joke on BoJack Horseman? Like they opened the Halloween in January store or something?
I think you're right. It's been a while, but I think you're right.
That said, I would totally go to a Christmas venue all year round, but then I'm a lunatic.
Yes.
You two would go, for sure.
We would go. Yes. Everybody in this room would go aside from you.
That's right. Aaron would go. Producer Aaron would go to a Christmas venue.
I think Aaron would go.
Yeah, that's thumbs up.
Thumbs up from Aaron.
Who did we hire? It's like sometimes I just...
Do you ever feel like maybe you're the problem?
Yeah, in this room? Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. As you should. As you should. Up next, we're going to head over to Roku. This is a November 3rd release. How to Fall in Love by the Holidays. Very long title. It is starring Terry Hatcher, Dan Payne, Sean Ahmed is in it, Rachel Wilson, a whole slew of folks.
Terry Hatcher and the gang.
And the gang, that's exactly right.
Bunch.
I don't have the longest of synopses for this, but here it comes. A beloved writer turned CEO of a lifestyle brand seeks a partnership to save her company. To win them over, she must write a column about falling in love by Christmas with help from a charming and handsome photographer.
Okay.
I don't really understand what that means. To win them over, she has to write a column.
She's like, I know what's going to make the difference here. If I write a weekly, a daily
A beloved
column?
writer turned CEO of a lifestyle. What's the lifestyle brand? And why would she have to?
Is it like
why would she have to write a column? I don't understand what that means.
I know what I'll do. I'll write a column.
Hi, lifestyle brand. I'm going to write a column about falling in love by Christmas. It's a very specific column as well. Alonso, what are you thinking?
I mean, plot-wise, this is giving me very like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days kind of thing. Like it seems like they stapled Christmas onto it. Like this was just a generic romance thing.
Yep.
They're like, what if by Christmas? But Terry Hatcher is Terry Hatcher.
Sure.
And I thought she was really delightful in the Hallmark movie she did.
James Denton?
Yeah, 2 years ago. The elevators thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So two for Terry.
Two for Terry.
Two for Terry. Fantastic. Dana?
Yeah. The fact that Terry Hatcher's in this movie does mean it can't get a 0. So for that, we will go with 1/2 a Christmas stank candle.
I feel like the synopsis is not doing us any favors.
It isn't.
True.
It isn't.
But the fact that I like long titles. I think that gives us a little something. So 1 for long title, 2 for Hatcher, 3 for Roku, because the last time we watched a Roku movie was Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas Playlist, and so and I believe it is all like it's maybe like the same production company or somehow it's all in the same universe. So I'm going to give it 1 for that. So give me 3 right down the middle. 3 candles.
Right. Okay.
Right down the middle.
2.5.
Are you ready for this next one? Christmas Time Capsule. Christmas Time Capsule is on Up TV. It's a November 16th joint, and it is starring, according to the IMDb, Frank Lopresti and Emily Alatalo.
Go on.
Frank Lopresti and Emily Alatalo.
Both of them.
They got both of them?
I don't need it from you.
The whole Lopresti family are just great, salt of the earth people.
Yes. Top notch.
Top notch, you would even say.
Here we go. Are you ready? When Tiffany's best friend James arrives at her house looking for the family heirloom engagement ring he left in her care, she quickly realizes that he wants to use it to propose to another woman. Now, Tiffany has 3 days, a road trip, and some Christmas magic to make James realize that the woman he really wants has been in front of him the whole time.
All right.
Boy.
So not really as much of a time capsule as I was thinking.
Christmas time. He also seems to be a troop. He seems to be an army,
a soldier,
an army. He seems to be an army.
We love the troops.
Seems to be an army. Alonso.
Well, I was hoping the ring was going to be in the time capsule and wackiness would ensue of having to dig it up. I'll go 1 candle for the troops and 1/2 for the fact that this can't be worse than the
Christmas Treasure.
Thank you.
The Jordan Sparks movie.
The Jordan Sparks Hallmark movie about the time capsule and the Nouvelle Cuisine that was just like one of the most terrible of Hallmark movies of all time.
Oh, it's a bottom 5 all timer.
Yeah.
It's got to be like I remember I was going to mention that when you said time capsule, I was having PTSD.
Yeah, right. I know.
Watching a Christmas Treasure.
I did suffer flashbacks. Yeah. So 1.5.
And also, Brand's just sheer disbelief that a movie with Jordan Sparks could be this terrible of a movie is also.
I believed in her, but
I'm
she's on my heart just like a tattoo.
like a tattoo. I'm with Alonso on this. 1 candle for the troops. That's all I'm giving it.
Well, I guess I have to give it at least 1 for the troops.
That's right. More than that, you're pandering.
But I like this. I like this stuff.
Coming in here with 2 candles for the troops.
There's a few things said in here that I enjoy. Tiffany has 3 days, so I like knowing how long we have. She has a road trip.
True.
She has some Christmas magic.
Also true.
So 4 candles for me, and I'm creaming it.
Whoa.
It's an Up TV cream, everybody.
Man.
Wow.
It's an Up TV cream.
Has anyone ever creamed Up TV? I don't think so.
I think Up TV is generally against that sort of thing.
Across the board.
Well, I am my own person,
That's right.
and I'm going to do what I want to. Let's take a quick break.
Up TV is going to take your cream and turn it into another candle for the troops. Is what they're going to do.
And I'm fine with that. Listen, that's good for the environment. A lot of people don't think that you can do that. And I am proof that you can.
Candle, I bet you could.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Let's take one more quick break. We'll come back and we will get to the next few movies here on Deck the Hallmark.
Nicely done.
Dan, I keep hearing this term microdosing, but I have no idea what it actually means. Like I keep hearing, I'm microdosing. I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling so much healthier. But Dan, I don't know anything about it.
I got you, Bran. Our show today is sponsored by Microdose Gummies.
Ooh.
Microdose Gummies deliver perfect
entry-level doses of THC that help you feel just the right amount of good.
I like that.
And I got to tell you, my favorite thing about these gummies is how they make me feel more present. Sometimes I get a little ADD, I get a little distracted.
I know that about you.
And they help me get into enjoying each moment. I'm more invested in the show I'm watching, the project I'm working on, or even just my daily like dog walks around or even playing with my kids in the neighborhood. It feels like I'm just getting more out of these moments. And those moments used to just fly by. And now I feel like they're with me.
That sounds great, Dan. And I'm just getting word here that microdose is available nationwide. And to learn more about microdosing THC, go to microdose.com and use the code DTH to get free shipping plus 30% off your first order. Links can be found in the show description, of course. But again, if you just like hearing my voice, it's microdose.com with the code DTH. Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about all sorts of different movies, and up next is Best Christmas Ever on the Netflix.
The best.
Oh, this is our Netflix movie.
This is it.
This
Best
is our
Christmas
Netflix.
ever.
Now, the Best Christmas Ever, you might be wondering what it's about, and I currently can't find a synopsis for it.
So we can say that it's
what do
about
you
the
think
best
it's about,
Christmas.
Alonso?
Hold on, let me see. Let me try
You're gonna kill me.
best.
Who sings the song "Best Song Ever"? Who is it?
One Direction.
Okay, I got something, everybody.
I was going to go on a full riff there, but you
This
go
is
for it.
starring Heather.
I thought I didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
And I knew someone in here would knew, and I thought it was going to come over from the cheap seats over there, Brandon Aaron.
What was your
But it came
question?
from you.
There you.
Who sings the song "Best Song Ever"?
5 Seconds of Summer.
One Direction.
Dang it.
Yeah. Alonso had your back. Don't worry.
November 16th. This is starring Heather Graham, Brandy Norwood.
Heather Graham.
Yeah. Brandy Norwood.
Brandy Norwood.
Brandy Norwood.
Brandy.
Oh, the Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah, I didn't know her last name was Norwood. There you go.
Jason Biggs, actually.
Okay.
Jason Biggs.
They got
from
they
American Pie.
dropped the R. And Matt Kendino.
Ken Dino. I don't think so.
You're trying to translate that into English, right? From
Cedeno,
Brandon.
maybe?
Cedeno.
It's Cedeno. Cedeno. You said
Cedeno.
Candino.
I just want them to, in parentheses, say soft C or something.
You
to help
added
me.
an in. You said Ken Dino. It's Cedeno. There's only one in there.
I see how you got there, yeah. But do you see how I got there?
Brand's a can do. That's the thing.
Ken Dino.
A
I'm
woman.
sorry to the entire Cedeno family.
I do apologize. A woman forced to spend Christmas with her picture-perfect college best friend.
Forced.
I don't know. Sets out to find cracks in their glossy exterior, but ends up almost ruining the holiday. This was filmed in Utah.
Okay.
So there you go. So I don't know why they're forced exactly, but they are forced.
Yeah, we don't get a lot here.
We don't get a lot
What
here.
we do get is the cast.
Yes.
Brandy, Heather Graham, Jason Biggs, Cedeno.
Yes.
Candino.
These are some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And so it's Netflix's only movie. The cast sounds great. Give me 3.5 Christmas candles and a cream.
Wow. Alonso.
I believe in Santa and I believe in Netflix. And I think, the fact that this is the one basket they're putting all their eggs in. I love a plot about somebody who is bitter and trying to ruin Christmas for other people. So 5 candles and a cream.
5
Let's do
and a
this.
cream. Look out.
I do think this movie has quite the potential. But I also think that Netflix might be the reason why the strike's not over. So I'm going to only give it one. I'm going to give it one candle.
Also fair.
One.
I don't believe in Ted Sarandos, but I do believe in Netflix.
That's right. And you're basically giving one vindictive candle.
It's a vindictive candle. That's exactly
And I like
right.
that
The best
play.
kind. That's
a good
my
play.
Christmas snake.
That's a good play.
Which is like the opposite of a troop for the a candle for the troops.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
You
is
would
the
never
opposite.
give a vindictive candle.
No, to the troops,
No.
we would never.
No.
Now, this movie will be our last one right before that we put out during Thanksgiving week, and then we take a week off because we have to catch up on
Dozen
the
Hallmark deluge.
movies. Yeah.
yeah. Up next, we're heading over to Prime. We're heading over to Prime for Candy Cane Lane.
Oh yeah.
Candy Cane Lane. It is quite the cast. And if you would have told me when we started this thing that one day we'll be reviewing a Christmas movie with Eddie Murphy,
come on,
I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Eddie Murphy, Tracy Ellis Ross, what? Jillian Bell. Trace is here.
She is.
Trace is great too.
Trace is okay.
Tracy's
Tracy
fun.
Ellis
Thank
Ross
you.
Tracy Ellis Ross is, yeah.
next level.
Kill one, keep one.
You kill you, keep Tracy Ellis Ross.
Fair.
And I love you, but you made it tough. I don't know what you did to do
and
that.
Jillian Bell is hilarious too.
I don't know who that is.
You've seen her in stuff. She was in Brittany Runs a Marathon. She was in
I saw that.
22 Jump Street.
Saw that?
Yep. So you know who Jillian Bell is. Trust me.
Oh, I sure do. She's great.
Yeah.
Really funny. Oh, what a cast.
Yeah.
What a cast.
All three of those.
And from Reginald Hudlin, who directed Eddie Murphy in Boomerang.
Oh.
I love that movie. Fun movie.
A man is determined to win the neighborhood's annual Christmas decorating contest. He makes a pact with an elf to help him win. And the elf casts a spell that brings the 12 days of Christmas to life, which brings unexpected chaos to town. I will say just real quick, if the 12 days of Christmas did come to life, I think that chaos would be expected. I think it is the accurate amount of chaos, but nevertheless, that's our movie, Candy Cane Lane, Alonso.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean, 4.5 candles just for Eddie Murphy yelling at geese.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking
Alone.
is going to be the high point here. I considered creaming, but I've got one coming up that I'm going to hold back for. But a solid 4.5. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
I am starting to rethink my cream of the previous movie because I'm telling you right now, if this isn't 5 and a cream, I don't know what is. First of all, for me, this side of like Pluto Nash and Norbit, even when Eddie Murphy does
Meet
a movie,
Dave.
say what?
Meet Dave.
I'm going to stick with what I was gonna
1,000
say.
words. We could do this all day.
But this is what I was about to say is aside from those two, and I'll throw Meet Dave in, but I won't throw 1,000 words in for this reason. Even when his movies aren't good, I enjoy him immensely. Like, and 1,000 words is an example where the movie is not good, but I enjoyed him immensely. Meet Dave, Pluto Nash, Norbit, kind of lifeless.
Sure.
I enjoy him a lot. I liked the Dolomite movie he was in a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. Dolomite's
He does a great job. This sounds like a perfect plot line for him. I'm very excited about this movie. Easily the most excited I am about any of the TV Christmas offerings we have on any network that we cover.
Wow.
5 and a cream. 5 and a cream. I'm all my eggs in that basket. 100%.
Guys?
Cane Lane, bring it.
I agree with Dan. 5 and a cream.
Got to.
Nice.
Got to.
I this might be the first time on record that you and I have seen things eye to eye when it comes to ranking and creaming.
And they better give us that Sia song as the theme.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Candy cane lane.
Sounds just like
That's
her.
the one.
Thank you.
like she's in the room.
Yes. Up next, we have Dashing Through the Snow. It's going to be a Disney Plus joint. It
There's
is.
not been a movie called Dashing Through the Snow.
I don't know, man.
Right? Well, there was Debbie McComber's.
Yeah, but
Dashing Through the
is that
Snow.
Dashing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, with Walt.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is starring Lil Rel Howery, Ludacris, Luda,
Christmas.
and Teyonah Parris.
Who you know from? She was on WandaVision.
Haven't
She was
seen
on
it.
Mad Men.
Haven't seen it.
She is in the Marvels.
Haven't seen it.
Okay, well you haven't seen it yet. It hasn't opened yet.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it yet either.
What-
I'm just
who
saying,
was it?
She's Teyonah Parris. She's in the upcoming The Marvels.
Oh, yeah.
Well, who is
she's
she in the
great.
upcoming Marvels?
She's one of the Captain Marvels.
Oh, okay. Great.
There's
I have seen the trailer a
There's
dozen
the Brie
times
Larson
now.
one. There's
so.
the Disney Plus
Got
gal
it.
who's great.
I know who she is now. Eddie Garrick, played by Ludacris, is a good-hearted man who has turned his back on Christmas due to a traumatic childhood experience. At the request of his wife, Allison Garrick, played by Teyonah Parris, from whom he has separated, Eddie takes his 9-year-old daughter, Charlotte, to work with him on Christmas Eve, where they meet a mysterious man in a red suit named Nick, played by Lil Rel. Eddie, who is a social worker, thinks the man is delusional and needs professional help. But when he invokes the wrath of a local politician, he and his daughter are taken on a magical adventure that just might restore his faith in Christmas. There's a lot going on there. The wrath of the local politician kind of came out of left field there.
nowhere.
They introduced a man with a red suit. I figured that'd be the thing.
That'd be the thing.
But no, we have the
there's
wrath
no
of a local
politicians, of
politician.
course.
Alonso.
I mean, come on. Lil Rel Howery as probably Santa and Ludachristmas, 5 and a cream.
5 and a cream.
Wow.
I love the cast in this movie. I don't know about it. Kind of went sideways on me with the synopsis. Give me three out of 5 Christmas candles.
Why only 3? Because of the local politician?
He's
like
mad
we
about the
got
politician.
the capability for it to be great or not good.
Now, but this is Disney Plus. This isn't like a Disney Channel Christmas movie, which there is one this year, which I'm sure we'll get to next year. But it is not that. I'm excited for this one. I agree. I felt like the local politician. I don't know what's going to happen with that and how that plays into really any of it. But I reckon we will find out. I'll give it 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Knock one off for confusion.
Yeah.
Our last one. Are you ready?
Strong. Here we go.
El Sabor de la Navidad.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you. This is starring
Here we go.
Alonso. Who's this starring?
Well, you want to hand me the
Here's the IMDb rundown.
This is starring Pamela Almanza,
Ooh.
Andres Almeida,
This is-
Alejandra Barrera, Mónica Dion, Armando Hernandez, Juan Carlos Medellín, and Marco Trevino.
Nicely done.
Thank
See how
you.
easy that is?
Yeah. Juan Carlos Medellín. His picture is it's a good picture.
We picante.
I don't have a lot here. 3 separate groups navigate the most emotionally fraught of seasons Christmas.
Here's the thing. It's Selma Hayek's production company, correct?
Yes.
This will be our first Christmas movie in subtitles that we'll be covering.
Yeah.
Well, Brand and I actually did a French language one during.
I have a longer synopsis. Would you like me to read it?
All right, go for it.
Features 3 parallel stories revolving around Mexico City's Christmas celebrations intertwined in the film's finale. In the first story, an estranged daughter seeks reconciliation with her family. In the second, 2 friends put their relationship to the test when they start working as competing Santa Clauses in Alameda Central Park. In the third, a lonely chef that cooks Christmas dinners for other families confronts her feelings for the kitchen assistant.
Okay.
So we got some more information about the families. Yes, sorry, you were talking, Alonso.
No.
Oh, you were.
was.
Oh, Dan, you were talking.
What I was saying is that I'm excited about the journey. I'm excited about doing this and looking forward to it. Does the synopsis give me anything? No. I'm going to go right down the middle. 2.5 Christmas candles.
I'm going to say 5. I'm excited about doing a film in Spanish and making Bran watch a film in Spanish. But also, this movie premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival.
Oh, wow.
And is about to screen in Los Angeles at the Guadalajara Film Festival. And I saw a clip online that looked really great with the chef. And so I'm excited about this. These are about anticipation. So 5 candles, no question.
I am excited. I am nervous.
You got to read a synopsis.
I got to read a synopsis,
Very quinceañera Christmas.
and I will say the synopsis is fully dependent on my ability to read subtitles of 3 different families. Yeah. I'm nervous. This could have been a simple one storyline.
I should have saved a cream for
that
this.
I could follow easily.
I believe in you.
Even if I miss a few things, I could follow. This is 3 families. I'm going to have to be locked freaking in. But I believe in myself.
You got this.
I believe in myself. I have seen movies with subtitles before. I know how to read to myself, particularly because in myself I'm crushing it. And so I think it's gonna be fine. I'm intrigued, but I am gonna bring it down to 3 right down the middle for nervous. It would be a 4 or 5, but I'm nervous, and so my nervousness is blowing out a couple of the candles. I'm shaking. It's causing some sort of wind, which is knocking out a couple of candles, and I apologize. It's a mess. Okay. Well, there you go. The 7 movies from all different networks that we are going to be covering this holiday season. The good news is there's like a million more. And so we are going to be getting to a ton of those in 2024. Don't you worry, your pretty little hearts. But we kick things off with the Freevee movie on Monday, Christmas Venue. And then we're off and running from there. Until next time, may we be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.